All right, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Are you out there? We're streaming live now for the 2022 Schoolcraft Film Challenge, and hopefully you have us up on YouTube, and there's a little chat thing on the side. You can click that to pop that open, and you can type messages if you want to ask a question. You have a question, or you want to say hi to everybody else that's here participating. That's how you can go ahead and do that. So we're gonna continue. Looks, and there's a bit of a delay, by the way. There's about a 10-second or so delay. I just see myself popping up on the screen a few seconds ago, so it is a little bit of a delay. So if I don't get back to you right away, there is a delay, or I might be distracted looking at I got all these windows and stuff opened up and all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. So I'm Jeremy Salo. I'm the producer of the Schoolcraft Film Challenge. This is going to be our 11th year running the challenge, and real excited that you decided to dedicate the next 48 hours to get a team together, write a concept with the elements that I'm about to give you today in just a moment here, just in a few moments I should say. There's a line of dialogue that you will have to include in your film, and there is a prop. And so somewhere throughout your film that you make this weekend, you have to include that prop and that line of dialogue. Alright, thank you Fluffy Pro. Fluffy Pro is back again. And we got 6 teams right now registered, and if you gander up at the chat, we might have another team joining us here. So we're going to have 7 teams this year. It's going to be pretty exciting, pretty fun. We're starting it virtually here, and you're going to go out, make your film. Some of you will probably sit around and just do animations all weekend, but that's cool too. But we will hopefully all be able to meet in the Vis Ta Tech Center at 7 p.m. on Sunday. And we are going to switch it up a little bit from previous years. We're going to do similar as in the last time we did it, where you're going to upload the film yourself to our YouTube channel. Everybody that entered, that was accepted, that sent the participation agreement, whoever's the producer needed to send that in by 7:30 today. And I know there's at least, again, one more team that's trying to get that in on time. So I'll take a look at that. All the other release forms you just have to send us through private message on Instant Messenger to Schoolcraft Film Challenge, you know, through Facebook, basically. Meta, whatever they call it now. The metaverse. It's optional. If you want to get into the metaverse to send us that private message, that's up to you. You know, the metaverse. Are you hip with the metaverse? Anyways, so who do we have coming back here this year? We have, oh, I'm grabbing the wrong, see, I got so many mouses and computers and screens here. It'd be fun if you could see all the stuff I got going on here. We have Road Trip Studios joining us this year. Hello, Road Trip Studios. We have All Eyes on You, a new team coming, so take a look for that team. There's going to be competing. Hell Jumpers, I don't know, I think we heard of them before. You guys remember Hell Jumpers? Yeah, we remember Hell Jumpers. They're back at it again. Let's see if they're going to get uncrowned this year. You're going to have to try hard though, because they're pretty freaking good, I have to say. Mills Brothers, oh, another one. Man, they're always neck and neck fighting in the battles. But Mills Brothers are back. So be prepared, folks. There's some stiff competition this year. Fluffy Pro, I mean, come on. It just, the name says it all. Fluffy Pro is back. Probably going to be doing some animations. So lots of competition. And Malo, I believe this is a new team. They're going to be competing as well this year. Just entered this morning, actually. So that's who's competing so far. Let me pull up the rules here and we can go over that briefly. And like I already stated, let me get this screen back up just in case someone has a question. Let's see. There we go. All right. So yeah, I already got the participation agreements from all 6 of your teams, so just make sure that you PM the any talent that we see or hear in your films. If you have any music that you got the rights for or royalty-free stuff, you could take a screen grab and say, hey, this is royalty-free. Just send all that stuff to our instant messenger thing, and we'll be good to go. And your actual film, you will be submitting it to the YouTube channel. So we're going to give you a little bit more time. Rather than having to submit it at 5 o'clock, you got till 6 o'clock. So you have a little bit more time because we're not going to have to transfer it and all that kind of stuff here. You do have to finish recording it no later than 5 p.m. on Sunday. So that does give you 1 hour to finish editing if you do actually shoot up until 5 p.m., which is pretty crazy. We have had people at the last minute editing and all that kind of craziness. So check that out. Go to your YouTube, go to upload. Hopefully you know how to do it because most of you teams have done it last year. Hit the little thing on the top, go to youtube.com to add a video. You should be able to add to the Schoolcraft Film Challenge page. Make sure though that you upload it as, what's the word here? Unlisted, not public, because we are not going to release these films till after the screening. The premiere is on Sunday at 7 p.m. We're going to watch these films for the first time. We have some judges from the industry. They're going to be here to judge your films and give you some feedback and figure out, you know, who's going to be walking away with the champions this year. We have the main prize. We have the best usage of prop, best usage of line of dialogue, and often we give out the best animation or VFX, film that has VFX. And we usually have the Audience Choice Award, so it helps if you get your friends to come out to the auditorium, get your family, you know, pick up some people and say, hey, you want to come? We're going to have some fun. There's going to be air conditioning. It's going to be pretty hot. Usually we do this in the fall, and it can get kind of chilly. Luckily, we don't have to worry about ice and slipping on the ice and all that kind of good stuff. So hopefully you folks have fun with the warmer weather and take advantage of that. You do have to have a credit that says this film was made part of the Schoolcraft Film Challenge 2022 in the credits at the end. And then there's a few other rules on there. You know, you can look at any genre is accepted, just nothing too obscene or pornographic. You know, you're going to be uploading these directly to our YouTube channel, and we're trusting you, you know, and so you would be on the line if you do not follow the rules. We also follow the Schoolcraft College Code of Conduct. This is open to the public, and that's fine, but we, you know, also do adhere to the college policies and state, federal, and local laws. So be safe out there. You know, we are trying to follow the COVID safety precautions, which we're, you know, we don't have to wear masks anymore on campus and things like that. But if you're sick, you know, you shouldn't participate, get tested, all that kind of good stuff. You know the drill, right? We've been doing this for a while. You can look at more information on the Schoolcraft College website about coronavirus and so on. But yeah, you know, just be smart about it. And certainly it's optional. You want to wear a mask at the screening, that's cool. You can spread out whatever in the auditorium. There's always plenty of space in there. So, you know, don't worry about that. And if you have any other questions, you can always send a private message to us at the Facebook Instant Messenger Schoolcraft Film Challenge thing there. All right, so let's see. Oh, I didn't get to show off all my fancy graphics here. If you didn't know, this is live right now. There. All right, so we got that fancy graphic away. And then probably want to get into, you know, the required elements. So get out a pen, get out a pencil, get out a crayon, whatever you're into these days. We're going to go over the required elements for 2022. And the first one is prop bandage. At some point, we must see bandage. The judges will decide if you did actually use a bandage or not in your film. And a lot of times, the more that it actually revolves into the plot or character development or whatever, you know, the more it's actually makes a difference. The judges tend to like that. So, bandage, figure it out. And then line of dialogue. Boy, this is a good one this year. Cookies are meant to be eaten, but never forget, the cookie always crumbles. The line of dialogue that we must hear at some point during your film is, cookies are meant to be eaten, but never forget, the cookie always crumbles. Those are the official elements that we must use for the 2022 Schoolcraft Film Challenge. So now I'm going to open it up to any questions that you may have. I know there's a 10-second delay, so go ahead and start firing away and I'll get off to your questions, but otherwise, you got some work to do. You have a whole film to write and so on. There is a schedule on the forums there, recommended schedule of what you should do to make sure you get your film done in on time. Friday night, finalize the script elements needed for the contest. So secure your talent and locations. Some teams may start recording already, start shooting your films. Saturday morning and afternoon, teams shoot their video. Saturday afternoon and evenings, teams edit their films. Sunday morning, teams finish editing their films, add any music, effects, graphics, and credits. Sunday afternoon, teams render out their film. And I'd say you get it done in the afternoon, and then go in and tweak it, make it better, whatever. It's just a fun process, you know. This isn't like going to be something that is a billion people are going to watch or whatever. It's an educational experience. It's a fun time. It's a learning experience. It's some networking, some camaraderie, and we're going to meet together for the first time in however long it's been since we've been in the auditorium to watch these films on the big screen, cheer each other on, and you know, see who walks away as champions here. Everything Sunday, that's how the pros do it. Yeah, well, wait till the last minute. And yeah, is there anything good on this weekend? Or it's pretty nice outside. Here's a question: how do we upload our YouTube videos on the Schoolcraft Film Challenge channel? Yeah, you can PM me if you need some help trying to figure that out. You might have to watch a YouTube tutorial or just Google search how to upload onto YouTube. But what you actually have to do is log in to YouTube with the email that your producer sent in. I'm not 100% sure if one of you sent an email that was not Google. It might have to be Google in order to log in to upload. So anyways, once you log in, you should have permissions. If you click on the far right of your web browser, you can change. It'll say switch account, and then you'll see however many accounts that you currently have access to. I got a bunch on mine because, you know, but you'll see Schoolcraft Film Challenge, and you can click on that. Then once you'll see our little logo on the top right, then what you'll do is click the little create icon. It looks like a camera pointed to the right with a plus icon. Click on that, click upload video, and then make sure you switch to unlisted, upload your video. The name needs to be the name of your team. It's great if you come up with the name of your film, and that's cool, but we need to know as judges, the first thing we need to see is the name of your team, because it's going to be hectic. We're going to have a lot going on. And we first of all need to know, okay, this is the team we're assessing, so we can, you know, take notes and so on. So that's how you do that. Chip and Dale movie comes out tonight on Disney Plus. Priorities. Hey, I didn't even know that. We got the cookies thing in there too, and Do we get the email and password for the channel? No. You have permission. So whoever is the producer was given editor permissions. And you can check it out right now if you want to try it out and see. You were invited to be an editor, and they all say invited on here. So I don't know what we have to do. We'll figure out the technicalities. Worst case scenario, bring a thumb drive with a playable film, H.264 file. 1920 by 1080 is ideal. 4K, we probably don't have a 4K projector in there. Just a 1920 by 1080 format will be good. It won't stutter. We know it'll play. Bring it on a thumb drive. We'll transfer it. No, exotic formats, red raws or anything like ProRes. Just a nice compressed format should be fine. Nope, you will have permission. You'll be able to upload it yourself. You already, you should already have permission. You just have to accept in your email that you used to register. You do have an extra hour to get these things turned in on time to try to figure out this upload stuff. But please, so you don't have, just so you know how the permission things work, you don't have deletion permissions, but you have upload permissions. So only submit your film when you're completely satisfied with it. Make sure you leave enough time for it to upload and process. YouTube does have to process it on their servers. It could take 10 minutes, it could take an hour, depends on how long your piece is and so on, what the resolution is, and how much traffic they have and so on. So upload it by the deadline, by 6 o'clock, so it has enough time to process and we can get everything ready with the projector. So we'll just go through and play them in the auditorium. Judges are usually looking for originality. That's one of the things that we like to look for. So I don't, if you folks want to do a Chip and Dale's sort of a homage or whatever, then that's cool. But I don't think that completely using Disney characters, it's illegal to use Disney characters and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind. Any other questions? So if there are no other questions, then you can get out there and make some films. See you in the Vis Ta Tech Center at 7 p.m. I'll be around here for a little bit looking at any PMs that I might have received for the challenge. And so if you want to send a message on the private message on Facebook, you can. If you send a message on the live YouTube video, because you can't find how to get to the Facebook thing or whatever, then I'll be around here for a second. But I think we're good to go. I think I'm going to cut this live stream and let everybody get out there and ready to go. Get ready for the competition. I don't have like a whistle or anything, but that wasn't in the budget. Alright, well, have fun, everybody. Be safe. Get some sleep. And I will see you on Sunday. Sunday.